What if I told you that a narrow strip of water, barely wider than a city, controls the fate of the global economy? A place where a single spark could send oil prices soaring, markets crashing, and nations into crisis. This is not fiction. This is the Strait of Hormuz, the most important and most dangerous trade route on Earth. The Strait of Hormuz sits between Iran to the north and Oman and the United Arab Emirates to the south. It connects the oil-rich Persian Gulf to the open waters of the Arabian Sea and beyond. At its narrowest point, it's just 33 kilometers wide. But here's the catch. Ships don't get all that space. They must pass through designated shipping lanes that are only about 3 kilometers wide in each direction. That's like squeezing the world's largest oil tankers through a tiny corridor. Every day, over 20 million barrels of oil pass through here. That's nearly 1/5 of global oil consumption. Long before oil made this region famous, the Strait of Hormuz was already a vital artery of global trade. Ancient merchants sailed these waters carrying spices, silk, pearls, and precious stones. It linked civilizations from India and Persia to Africa and Europe. In the 16th century, the Portuguese Empire recognized its importance. They captured the island of Hormuz and built massive forts to control trade. For nearly 2 centuries, they dominated this gateway, collecting taxes and controlling who passed through. Later, the British took interest, ensuring their dominance over maritime trade routes during the colonial era. For centuries, one truth remained constant. Control the strait, and you control wealth. Fast forward to the 20th century, and everything changed. Oil was discovered in massive quantities across the Gulf. Suddenly, the Strait of Hormuz became the most valuable shipping lane on Earth. During the Iran-Iraq War, the strait turned into a battlefield. This period became known as the Tanker War. Both Iran and Iraq attacked oil tankers to weaken each other's economies. More than 400 ships were damaged or destroyed. The world panicked. Oil prices fluctuated wildly. In response, global powers, especially the United States, sent naval forces to protect shipping routes. But tensions didn't end there. In recent years, there have been multiple incidents: oil tankers seized, mysterious explosions, drone attacks, military standoffs. Each event pushes the region closer to potential conflict. And every time tensions rise, the world watches nervously. The Strait of Hormuz is not just important, it's irreplaceable. Countries like Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Kuwait, and the UAE depend on it to export oil. Meanwhile, major economies like China, India, Japan, and European nations rely on those imports. If this route is blocked, even temporarily, the consequences would be massive. Oil prices could skyrocket overnight. Global inflation could surge. Supply chains could collapse. Even a small disruption can shake financial markets worldwide, because in today's world, energy is power. Despite its importance, the Strait of Hormuz is extremely fragile. It's narrow, crowded, and surrounded by geopolitical rivals. Any single mine, missile strike, or naval clash could halt traffic instantly. And here's the scary part. There are alternative pipelines, but they can only handle a fraction of the oil. They simply cannot replace the strait. That's why experts call it a global choke point, a place where the entire world's energy flow can be squeezed or stopped. The Strait of Hormuz is also a stage for global power politics. The United States Navy maintains a constant presence here, ensuring freedom of navigation. On the other side, Iran has repeatedly warned, if we cannot export our oil, no one will. This creates a delicate balance, a silent standoff, where one wrong move could escalate into a global crisis. It's not just about oil anymore. It's about control, influence, and strategic dominance. The Strait of Hormuz may look small on the map, but its impact is enormous. It is the heartbeat of global energy, a lifeline for economies, and a flashpoint for conflict. As long as the world depends on oil, this narrow passage will remain one of the most critical and dangerous places on Earth, because sometimes the smallest places hold the greatest power.